Hey everybody, this is Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we're back for another episode of Construction Simulator 2 Pocket Edition. Now, this game is older. It came out in the mid-2000s, 2016 I think, or 17. I'm not exactly sure, but we're playing it because we're anticipating the release of the new Construction Simulator game, which is due out September, which I have pre-ordered already, and we wanted to familiarize ourselves with the game better, and so we decided to purchase this from Steam. You can get it on Steam pretty cheap. I think I paid $5 or $6 for it. It was nothing almost, which I think was a steal because this is an awesome game. It's pretty fun. The graphics are great, and we thought it would be fun to make a series about it, even though it's been out for a long time. I don't know. I know there's some series about it online, but they're harder to find because it's been so long since it was out. So we thought we would do it and enjoy it, and hopefully find some people that enjoyed it as well. I'm a retired heavy equipment operator, so that piqued my interest in the game. I didn't even know the game existed until recently, and a friend told me. Anyhow, so we've made 2 episodes. We had some problems with my OBS and recording, and so for the last couple of days I hadn't been able to put out a video. I finally got the issues fixed today, and we made a short recording earlier to see how the OBS was working. It worked fine. I uploaded that video to my video channel today, and I am going to probably upload this one later this afternoon to make up for the couple of days I missed. I try to put out a video every day. Anyways, that being said, let's jump into it. We're level 4 now. We're almost level 5. And we need a new contract. So now the contracts change at the top of the screen here. You can see right next to where it says company contracts, in parentheses, it changes every 10 minutes, I believe. And so what we were looking at when we went off air is different from what we're seeing now. So here are our options. It's excavate a small hole. That's going to pay $17,000. Bring soil to the gravel pit. That's going to only pay $1,000. And this one is going to pay $87,000. There's quite a bit of work in this one. Bring a suitable excavator to the construction site. Excavate the following. Pour foundations, pour concrete into the prepared elements. Pour concrete into the prepared elements. There must be 2 places to pour concrete. Lay the floors. So we'll be buying materials. Place the walls, same thing, more materials. And more materials. And then we would be, of course, loading the roof on. So it seems like it might be an interesting project. It'd make the day. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and do this, and we can get bring a suitable excavator to the site. So I want to see what this site looks like. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel over there so I can see what it looks like and get an idea if maybe we need to rent an excavator for this or not. Because if we did an excavator, we could probably get it out a lot faster. So, let's see. So we're going to need to rent a concrete mixer, but I'm not going to do that until we actually need to do it. I might rather look and see if we can rent an excavator. We can't. So we're not high enough level for that yet. So we're going to have to use our current machine. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's park this thing over here. Actually, let's put this thing at this place. Alright, so we're going to go in here, we're going to go to details, I'm going to go to job details, and we're going to go to options, and we're going to look at the shopping list for this job. So we're going to need 3 pallets of MDF and 3 pallets of wood. So let's order that now. We're going to go to F to enter the store. Now, I hit the space bar, and that shows me exactly what we need to buy. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this now. Go ahead and get that. And we'll go ahead and get that. Back. That stuff should be outside. I'm going to go ahead and load that stuff up now. And then we'll have it ready to go when we get ready to bring it to the job site. Alright. Let's load this stuff up. Lots of lumber here. Lots of wood. Come on. Let's get over there. Come on. There we go. Okay. Four more to go. Oops, came too far. There we go. 3 more to go. Yeah, this is supposed to be the Home Depot, I guess, of the game. And it's called Boom. Boom shakalaka. Boom, baby. Come on. One more to go. And in doing this now, what this does is it'll help speed things up when we get ready to need this materials on the job site. We'll have everything. We won't have to make a bunch of trips back and forth getting different stuff because it'll tell us to pick up one thing at a time. But that's not where I wanted that. Let's get that off of there. That's where we wanted it. Okay, we'll leave this here. And we will go to our motor pool, and we will get on our backhoe. And we'll take this over to the job site. So it's showing that we could use a crane if we had a crane, but we don't. We just have to. Hey there, we need your help on this construction site today. Excavate the following marked areas. Alright. Alright. Oops, wrong way. Stupid. My bad. Okay. Let's get her set up. Let's go out on the camera. Ooh, that may be a little far. Come on. Come on. It's going to be a long episode, obviously. It's going to take a while to dig this hole. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, let's back up. What will I say? So, all we need to do is remove a certain amount of material from this hole, and it'll give us credit. So let's move over back down here. Let's see, hopefully we're going to be able to reach this thing. I'll be pretty close to it. Come on. There we go. Doing a job like this with this small backhoe is really tough. But if you look at my green contracts bar to the right side of my screen next to the portrait, you'll see that that mark is almost all the way full now. The green almost all the way full around the outside of the circle, and once it's full, it's done deal. Couple more buckets, 2, 3, you should be good to go. Come on. We're right there. One more bucket and we should be good. An outside contractor will now finish the excavation. Please clear the marked area for them. Okay, so we're done. So they want us to get the heck out of the way. We have no problem with that. And we're moving. after some time. Stage completed. That was 10 grand. That works. You need fresh concrete for your next task. Let's go ahead and rent the concrete truck. Get this thing parked out of the way here. Alright, we'll go to map. And we'll go to the vehicle store. And we will rent our concrete truck. And we will go to our motor pool, find our concrete truck, and get on it. Alright, so where are we at? We need to come out, make a left, and then another left. So let's do that. We'll go get us some concrete. So like I talked about in the last game, I've disabled the traffic violations. I could run the light, but I still want to do it, try to do it the way it was meant to be done. I just couldn't handle some of the tickets I got for stupid stuff, for stuff that I didn't feel was my fault, so I turned it off. But I'll still try to obey the lights and stuff, just to be in line or sync with the game. I just won't accidentally be getting hit with tickets for stuff that are dumb, or I feel is wrong, inaccurate. Anyway, we're heading on up to the rock plant up here. And get us some concrete. Really deserty here. It's like Arizona. Maybe New Mexico. Fill it up. Excellent. This is a very good month. We made a profit of $10,172. Keep it up. Okay, we're full. Let's blow this joint. 14K for that concrete. Wow. Must be flakes of gold in this concrete to be that expensive. Obviously they have scales here. I wonder what that's about. Maybe that was something they planned and just didn't institute. Yeah, he cut me off. Let's check our map, see where we're supposed to go. Okay, we're going to the right. Alright, so what are the elements we're pouring here? Guess we're pouring that screet over there. I'm wondering if we should not pour this from the sides on either side. I don't know. I don't think it's going to matter. Let's go ahead and get our chute out. And let's start pouring concrete. Fill her up, Paul. Oops. Alright, let's stop the concrete. Let's move the chute. Pull forward. And let's back up. Let's get the concrete going. Let's stop the concrete. Pour concrete into the prepared elements. So we've got those two items that we're supposed to hit. I don't know how we're going to be able to do those, but we'll do our best. Oops, wrong way. Alright. So, let's turn our chute so that it's actually pouring in that thing. Pull forward a little bit. Oops. Come on, baby. Oh, that was easy. Another 20 grand. Okay, so now it's time to do our stuff. Let's go ahead and lose the concrete truck. We can stop paying for it. And we got 10,000 back refund on the concrete. That's real nice. Alright, next we're going to hit escape, go to the motor pool, and we're going to go to our truck that's already loaded with the stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is check and make sure that we have everything. That's for the floors. Let's see what it needs for the walls. That's for the floors. This is for the walls. It says we need 2 pallets of wood. Because the floors are 3 and 3, I think. Nope, that's 1. That's 2. That makes 3 pallets of wood. 3 pallets of MDF. Okay, so that's all we need. So we got everything we need. And let's rock and roll. Let's get ready to do the drive thing. Check our map. See where we're going. Alright, so we're going to pull out of here, go right. and then left at the 3rd Street up. Secure the load. There we go. You're going to want to go left here. Look at that, green light's all the way. I'm still turning. I don't care if it turns red or not. Oh, that's not good. Alright, what is it telling me? He wants me to unload that stuff. Right there. Sounds like a plan. Will it secure the load here? Being half on and half off the concrete. Nice. Let's get her done. Oops. Oh, I say. No, I'm not trying to extend. Come on back here. Sometimes this thing's a little squirrely. Come on. Just making me crazy. Come on off of there. Oops. There we go. Oh, I see. Following objects in a targeted position. So I don't know if we could do that from here. I don't know if this crane's long enough. I may have to move. Alright. Alright. Can we make it? Just barely gonna miss it. My bad. I thought it would be easy, but obviously not. We're gonna have to get up on the grass to do this. Or at least up on the sidewalk. Let's see if this is going to be okay. Let's make it a little closer. I don't want to do this driving thing again. Let's make it like that. That should be fine. Now if we could rent a crane, we'd rent a crane, a tower crane, well, a little tower crane anyway, and we'd be able to handle our business. Come on, baby. There we go. A little bit back. Up you go. Easy peasy. And just like that, that's done. One more is done. And this is going to be the last one. Right. Let's put this one on there and we'll call it. level up ahead now. Complete the following delivery: 2 pallets of wood. Bring source material. Say so. We've already dropped those off. So let's grab this wood. Did he say MDF or pallets of wood? 2 pallets of wood. That's not good. That's MDF. That's wood. We only have 1. So that's gonna suck. We ended up being a pallet short. No way around it. Is what it is. When we go any further, we want to get as much money as we can. So let's go over here. Go into the details. Business skill. Let's do the 20% discount. I never had this problem before. There we go. Wooden door frame, wooden window, wooden wall frame. Okay. Come on. That does not belong there. That belongs way over here. And we're almost done with this part. With the following 22 pallets of MDF. Almost there. Place falling objects at their target position. 6 MDF wallboard. 3x3. Okay. Let's do this thing. We'll rotate it here. See if we can park this first one. All right. Don't spin on me. Couple more to go. How am I going? Okay, we're almost done. Got 3 more to go, I think. 3 or 2. Last one. Seriously? He wants me to actually drive? Or he just wants me to pick up the gear? One wooden garage roof frame. Oh, stop, 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 dude. Whoa, Hase. This should complete this job. It's really a pain that they make you keep picking stuff up and setting it back down and picking it up. You know? Alright, let's plop this roof on there real quick and be done with this. What an expensive job this was. We lost our butts on this one. Oops. Thank you for helping with this project. You did get a bonus anyway. Did we level up on that one? No. Okay, so that being said, I think we'll call this the episode for today. For the second time. And we'll be back with another episode tomorrow. Hopefully we'll continue to not have any problems with my OBS system. There's the house we just did. That was a lesson learned. I mean, usually I can, you know, I thought I could go out and purchase all the items that I needed and be able to unload them at the site when the first ones were requested and they automatically be credited with it, but that actually doesn't work. So, I don't know what happened in the ordering process. We'll be a lot more careful next time. We'll have to go through it page by page and then maybe keep track of exactly how many of what we need. Anyways, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, help us out. We're trying to hit 1,000. We're at 560 something right now, so we need a little less than 400. And hit the bell. You'll get a notification when we have our next video. We also do other videos you might be interested in. Check them out on my gaming page. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming saying bye for now.